What is up, YouTube? Jonusfatson back playing Dicey Dungeon. By that playing, I mean I'm going to be doing a checkout video once again. This is a roguelite, like game, I should say. No, I don't know what the difference is. It's a rogue-ish game. How about we coin a new phrase? Rogue-ish game from Terry Kavanaugh, who is the creator of some very great games such as VVVVV, Super Hexagon, and on State Machine as well, which is a game from before. The music is from Chipsil, who has done music for a couple other games, including, I believe, Super Hexagon and so forth. You can check him out as well. And the art is done by Marlo Dobe. You can see it down below. And you will see her style through this. You can already see it in the characters. I don't know why it went back and forth through that. It was weird. Anyway, this is, I don't want to say I've played this game before, but it's an homage to Dungeons and Dragons with the modern roguelite atmosphere, I would say. And I'll explain what I mean by that. It's not a perfect game. I don't think there is such a thing. However, I am having a blast playing. I played on stream at twitch.tv/Jonusfatson. And I was recommended this game by both Vladimir Ledo and Alexa. And I checked it out. Alexa's done his own video on this. I am following suit because I as well enjoyed the game. I'm going to explain some of the stuff here for you. There are 6 character classes. You can see the warrior, the thief, the robot, the inventor, the witch, and the joker or the jester, I believe, which was removed out of this version, but is coming back. We're playing on version 0.15. And as always, when I do early looking at games, this is currently in an alpha state. So anything that is weird or any bugs, that is just due to the level of the game that it is currently at. This is not a representation of the final product. So bear that in mind. You can also get this game on itch.io for like $7.50 American, which is like $75 Canadian, I think. The different classes play differently. To be honest, I haven't tried the robot. Actually, the only one I haven't tried is the robot. I've played the warrior, the thief, the inventor, and the witch. For the sake of this video, I'm going to show you the warrior because it'll explain some of the simple but complex mechanics that are in play. I'm going to select and kind of explain. So each class has a set of quests. You can go through and see it. Again, for the sake of this video, just to showcase the game, I'm going to show you standard rules on the basic characters. So this is the floor map here. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit on my side anyway. Here's the floor plan here. There's no restricted movement, so you can click back and forth as much as you want. We are the warrior die. I love it. I love the art style. I love the music, and I love the mechanics. It's early 2019, but this game is already up there for probably one of my more favorite games of this year already, even though it's not technically released. So you can see here, there's enemies, the robot bot, or the robobot, and the wolf puppy. There's chests, which we get more items, and the next level right here. There are 5 floors. The 5th floor is basically a boss. Hopefully we get to him. And we have our backpack and our equipment here. So I'll explain this in a second, but we have 6 slots for items and weapons. It means that we can equip up to 6, and some weapons like the sword here take 2 slots. Each individual class has a different mechanic that they work with. The warrior, I will show you in 1 second. I'm going to start with the robobot. I'm going to show, or what I mean by that, by a different class here is you can see combat roll. So this is the main, this is the main fighting phase. You can see here, here's the robobot. That's their HP there. That's my HP there. I'll explain the furry mode the fury mode when we get to it, and how many dice we can roll here. This symbol just means that we have 2 dice currently. As we gain levels, which I'll explain that in a second as well, we get more and more dice. So I don't really need to worry about anything here. I'm just going to hit him for 6 and end my turn. So you can see that they also have their own attack. They're going to do 2 damage to us. I got lucky and rolled another 6, so I'm gonna go through this. So what I find interesting about the game, as like we kind of go back and forth, I love turn-based RPG. And this game kind of is like a RPG game where you get to see the RNG of the RPG up in front. So you see the dice rolls. All that stuff exists in RPGs for the most part, and it happens in the back end. The code will handle what your roll is, and it just happens. So you choose fire or cure or some sort of ability, the engine handles it. In this game, you see it right up front, and you choose what you want to do with it. Anyway, here's the level set here. So we're currently level 1 in the warrior. We need 2 more stars. As you saw, this stuff pop up when we won the fight. We will progress more. We get more and more money and so forth. So we'll just go like that. I'm going to show you the items here. We'll absolutely take that. You can see our equipment here. So if we wanted to change out, we could do this. I don't know what happens if you don't have anything available. Presumably it would let you fight. But I have no idea, and I don't feel like finding out. Let's go. On the next floor, I believe, we'll be able to see some of the other stuff that does exist. I'm going to re-roll the 1. I'm going to re-roll the 1 into a 5. I'm going to re-roll this, and I'm going to hope for a 6. Oh, we got a 5 anyway. Not too bad. You can also see the moves if you want by clicking here and like previewing what they can do and so forth. So he's got 4 dice he's gonna roll. When you see different things here, even, it needs to be an even number. Needs doubles here. I didn't really explain how some of this stuff works. I'll show you on the next turn here. That's fine. So if you've ever played Magic the Gathering, which is a pretty popular game, I don't know if you've heard of it. I began to think of these squares here, like where you place the dice, more of like the mana cost, and then appropriately down below. So I don't know why I re-rolled it. We could just kill him. So that's basically what that is. Like you put in the mana cost. There's no different types of dice. There's just a single type. So it's not like you need a black die in a black card or anything like that. It just means that you just put them in. So it's like a colorless card. So if you think through Magic the Gathering where a colorless X cost does X damage, a lot of cards, or at least like our main card, that's how that works. So you can see here, do X damage by X cost. Here, if your cost or your roll is 6, then it can also shock. And when we get to it, I'll explain what that looks like. I'm gonna fight the frog to get a level up here, so I can show you guys what that looks like. Frog's a pretty easy enemy. Should be no problem. Should be no, it might be a little bit of a problem. I re-rolled the wrong one there, but 2 turns anyway on this one. He's gonna smack me. 7 damage, that's okay. We're leveling up. All right, just kidding. There's the limit break here. I'll show you what that is in a second, but you basically, if you've played Final Fantasy VII as an example, this works like a limit break. In this case here, our Fury, wow. Our Fury doubles our next attack. So now we're level 2. We now will gain a dice, we'll get equipment, and we heal to full. Very, very good. I'm gonna take Boomerang so that I can show that off. I'll show you the anvil here in a second, but I'm not too worried about it for now. And I am gonna keep the Boomerang. I'm gonna change out the sword for the whip. I said I'm gonna change this out, thank you. It's literally 100% better, so we'll do that. And I'm gonna fight the sorceress. I'm gonna fight pretty much everything that is available to us. I wanna see what the other items are that we get in here. So I am gonna furry. I'm gonna say that on purpose now. I'm gonna fury. So the next thing we do, we'll do double. So I'm gonna burn so I can show you guys what that is, and I'm gonna shock here. And I'm actually not gonna use, you know what? We can actually just kill you. Yeah. gonna take 6 damage. I did not take 6 damage. Never mind. That fight went really well, and I didn't get to show you anything, but that's okay. We still took damage there, so that might be part of the alpha stuff that's going on. That's okay. I'm gonna take Nudge. Nudge is huge. Being able to set the dice value is really good. Although, to be honest, we kind of want 6 all the time, so Nudge is not as important as you might think. I don't think I've fought the Alchemist before. All right, so let's start re-rolling. I said re-rolling for a 6, thank you. So you'll be able to see what I'm referring to here. We'll do 4 damage, and then I'm also going to take some damage here as well, so we can end this fight. So, shocked 1. What does that mean? It means that one of the abilities of the opponent is shocked, and you need to pay a dice or a die to get out of it, basically. I'm just gonna kill you. That can be very, very huge. If you can stack that ability, you're actually like in a great spot. There's also shops in here you can buy certain things. I'm actually thinking we go with Taser here. Or Nightstick. No, Taser is... I wonder why this one's 3 and this one's 5. What am I missing here? It's reusable. Oh, this is only like 1 per turn. I'm still gonna take this one, and I'm gonna swap out Nudge for Taser. So this brings me to one of the points that I do like about the game is you can really play with the dice on your turns or with the items that you have, and you kind of want to build out your, for lack of a better term, your deck or your equipment with kind of like a range within them. So you kind of want to be able to play low-end cards as well as high-end dice. Sorry, low-end dice and high-end dice. So that's pretty good. Also, upgrading is 100% worth it. So you can see here, it burns 2 on a dice 6. This becomes a smaller one that we can still use, we could use Nudge with if we wanted. And this always backfires for 3. And then an upgrade here. I'm actually we're using Boomerang here a bit. This allows me to do 12 damage, only getting hit for 3. I'm gonna upgrade Boomerang. And we're done with the floor. Cool. Oh my, this is a big floor. Weird ass snowman. So I'm just mapping it out here. Snowman's level 3, Baby Squid's level 2, level 3. We need 4 here. I don't think we're gonna get it with one of these, but I am gonna fight the Baby Squid and potentially heal. Okay, this is a good start. Time to Fury. I mean, we can just kill this character. Let's just do this. Yeah, that's fine. I took some damage. I thought I'd get more there, and I thought I'd level up. Turns out, I was wrong. Broadsword is pretty good. I'm gonna take it. I'm actually thinking we go like this. So as I was talking before, it's a little clunky to get items from your backpack to your deck, I guess. As I was talking about before, we kind of want to like, so we have a middle of the road cost, we have a high cost, high if we want it, and then a low cost. So we're actually in a good spot for whatever we roll. We should be okay. I'm gonna check this out really quick, but I don't think we can really afford anything. Another Boomerang is not required. Iron Shield is okay, but I don't think we're gonna need it. So that was a very defensive shot. Take that and fight the snowman. You're weak to fire. Man, Snowman's been working out. Okay, so here's an example where we can use a 5. So I'm gonna go like this. Shock him. I'm gonna try to roll. I can't. I'm actually gonna get hit and then do 7. Oh no. So there we go. That worked out. It didn't really do much. So freeze, what you saw there was a freeze. So this is where our status ailments will end up. What that does is it'll bring your highest rolled dice down to a 1. It can suck a lot to deal with that. However, because we are the warrior, there's a lot of this that happens. So we kind of works out in our favor. And we can just kill this guy. There we go. That was a lucky roll. And now we're full health. And we get another dice. And we're absolutely going to upgrade something. +3 is pretty good. I don't think we have anything in our backpack that we would want to put there. That's a little weird, but that's okay. You might want to put nudge in, but I don't think so. Can't upgrade boomerang. I think we actually want to upgrade broadsword. Having +3 from your potentially like doubled is pretty good. So this here, some shopkeepers that exist want to trade items with you. Presumably it's completely random and it'll always be this deal no matter what. So it's a way that you can potentially get rid of old cards. This brings up one of the things that I don't necessarily like with the game is you're kind of pigeonholed a little bit on this shopkeeper specifically. And I believe there might be one more randomly throughout. And I'm going to talk about why that matters to me so much. So we don't have a choice in what we choose to give up here, but we could get Claw. I actually think I'm going to do it so that I can show you what this will do and how poison works. I actually think poison is really powerful in the game. The reason I say that I don't really like how the mechanic works or how that mechanic works right now is that we end up with like a lot of stuff. So you'll see by the time that we finish the next floor here, if we finish the next floor, that we end up with a lot of things. And it would actually be kind of nice to be able to trade as needed. So as we get rid of stuff that we want to get rid of, we can. So we'll go like this, like that, shock you, and then we'll poison you for 2. So you can see the poison and the shock here. Poison will work. Basically, it'll do 2 damage on the first turn, 1 on the next, which means that it's going to do 3 damage total. Quite nice. And he literally won't be able to do much. Never mind. He poisoned us for 6. Oh my god. Can we kill you? We're gonna do 9, and then we need if we get a 6, we win. We still win. I wanted to finish him up that turn because the poison sucks a lot. All right, we're getting there. 11 more to go. Luckily, we can just heal right here. I don't remember what was in there. That's fine. Now, you might be thinking as I progress through the game that, hey, this game looks kind of easy. This is the easiest character. The fact that he always has, I can't show you, always has the ability to reroll is crazy powerful. Excuse me, just getting a drink from the old coffee cup there. I have not seen Loudbird or Yeti, which is interesting. So a couple minor things that I think that hopefully the game will increase upon. I love the isometric layout here. I love the enemy designs. I wish they were a little bit more animated. I understand that that takes a lot of time. However, the art styles are great. That being said, I wish that this area here where my mouse is was a little bit bigger, like maybe out to here. And then same with like here as well. It could come out a little bit. I don't need everything here to be so big on the screen. Windows, I don't care about getting Office on this computer. It's 2019. We all use Google Docs now. So let's start. Reroll. Thank you. This is where nudge might have come in handy, but I think we'll be okay. Never mind. So you can't play this here. So when it says max 3, I know it's kind of like self-explanatory, but you just literally can't put it in there, so I can't do anything there. Oh my, you're gonna hit a lot. What a bully. Not a bad roll. I'm just gonna see where we stand here. So we gotta do 3 damage to him. Never mind. We can just kill him. Easy, easy. There we go. Let's see what is in here. We'll take it. And again, like, so I understand that it's probably just for the alpha build so we can get through this. I have yet to really find a scenario where I didn't need to not take something. I forgot we had that coming. So we can do 16 damage off the bat. I'm gonna poison you first, and then I'm going to reroll one of these. I'm gonna reroll one of them. Okay. I wanted to do more, but it's not a bad first turn. He's gonna freeze us, I think. Yep. And 2 1s, freeze all day. So we're gonna have nothing but 1s. See, not actually that big of a deal. Maybe it is a big deal. Better. We're in it tough on this one. So I'm gonna go like this, go like that, and just do like a little bit of damage to you there. We got you on the next turn, I think. No 1s, that's good. Couldn't even do anything. And you're dead. So overall, I'm really digging the game. Like really, really digging it. This seems to be weird that it's going off the map here. We can actually go down to the next floor if we wanted to. However, you definitely want to get one more level prior to. Which means that we don't have to fight this guy. We can just fight the Loudbird, who's rocking his Sony Walkman, and see how it goes. 1, a 3, and a 4. I don't need this 4. I don't need this 2. I don't need this 1. Okay, well, we got a 4. I'm going to go like this. Deal 14 damage, which is pretty good. And you're at 17 health already. That is a hell of a first turn, actually. I don't remember what silence does, and we're not going to find out. Never mind. Weaken is really interesting. So you can see here. So every card has a minus version of itself. One of the things that I don't necessarily agree with, and it might just be a design decision, is that this was a Claw Plus before, and now it's a Claw Minus. So it's actually bumped down 2 slots in the quality aspect. I actually think that this should just be like a regular Claw, not a Claw Minus. However, you know, whatever. Like, it's not a huge deal, but I understand it. I'm going to shock you. And I'm going to re-roll this. Re-roll this. Hoping for a 3. We got a 1. I'm going to go once more. And we got a 1 again. No problem. This does not really matter how we play that out. It's okay. So what does silence do? Oh, it means that we can't use our fury. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Oh, we were shocked too. Okay, well, we got to do 8 damage, which is really easy. I don't know why that didn't do what I thought it would. Maybe I don't understand as much of this game as I thought I did. Were we weakened? What happened there? Luckily, we're gonna level up here. So, oh, okay. Oh, I know, he had a dodge ability. No problem. It means he dodged the next attack in. Like Blink in like Dungeons and Dragons, basically. Very nice. We will take this. And we will upgrade. What do we do here? What's Blight again? Double poison. I actually wouldn't mind having a nudge, but to be honest, like we're in like a pretty good spot. So I'm actually gonna upgrade this because it just kind of flows well. And then just throw a nudge in there just in case we need it. Check the shop. Needs 2 curse enemy items might fail. We'll buy it, but I don't think we're gonna need it. It's a 2 slot. Yeah, I'm not convinced on that one. I am gonna fight the haunted jar, even though it's not actually gonna do anything. Like we're not gaining anything from fighting him. I just wanted to show maybe like a little bit more here. So we'll throw you there. We'll throw you there. We'll throw you here. So, and then we'll hope for a 6 or a 5 or anything over a 3. All right, not that bad. Double shock here is kind of nice. However, that is a terrible, terrible thing. So now we can see the blind here as well. So blind means that we can't see what the dice is. However, we can just re-roll it and move on. 24. We can almost get you. So I am going to go like this. Just do some straight damage to you. And then I think we just kill you. There we go. All right. All right. We're at max level. Come over, heal, heal, and now we're on the final boss floor. We are fighting the champion, whom I have not seen. We absolutely want to upgrade Nudge. Upgrade. Another minor thing here as well. I really like the Hammer Plus. I wish that there was maybe some other indication that this was upgraded, like maybe like a fancy border or something to it. I don't know. Maybe I'm being like a little ridiculous about it. Who knows? I've not fought the champion. You're weak to shock. That actually works out really well for us. Okay. Weird stuff going on with the music. I don't know why we're listening to 2 soundtracks at once. However, don't question things. Shock you. I think we want to put that there, and then here, and then enter. So I don't know how you're weak to shock, to be honest. It looks like it's exactly the same. Now you've got 11 shield. So that is like very unfortunate to us. Unfortunate. I don't know. Like that. Shock. So we can still poison and shock, which is kind of nice. And we'll actually double shock. And see if we can't get... I'm actually just going to hit with the 5. Enter. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Never mind. It made no difference whatsoever. Didn't mean to punch my microphone there. So we got to do 18 plus 9, so 27 damage to this character. We'll start here, and then we'll start here, and then we'll start reroll. That kind of sucks. That actually really sucks. I guess we'll just go like this, and hopefully we live through this turn, which we should be able to, as she's not really like attacking for a lot. Definitely like a defensive character. We almost died. Oh my. We got to do 11. No problem. There we go. All right, so we got 5 stars there. There's no, like, we're at max level, so it doesn't really matter. And we'll just go down here, and that is the game currently. I would suspect that there is going to be more through it, because that was like 25 minutes, give or take, for the run. And I was pretty slow at it. I went through everything that was available and so forth. You can see the quests that are available here. Currently, they're not unlockable, and there are a couple that are missing. So you can see here, right here. However, they presumably will be filled out as the releases go through. It is coming out on Steam, I believe, within the next couple months or so. It is on itch.io where you can check it out. It is an alpha build there. However, I believe, if I recall, somebody in the stream mentioned that you get the full release when you buy it today. But I'm not 100%. Don't quote me on that. Check the itch page in the link below. And if you like the game, be sure to check it out. That is Dicey Dungeons. I really, really, really like this game. I'm an RPG fan and I'm a roguelite fan. So it fits kind of the build for both. And I'm really digging it. I think that it needs some polish, absolutely. But based on everything that they're doing here, it feels like they're on the right track. And I'm really looking forward to the next release or the full release when it comes. If you guys like the video, be sure to click the like and subscribe button. It means the world to me. I can also be found at Twitch at twitch.tv/Jonusfatson or on Instagram and Twitter at Jonusfatson as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace out.